Did you know that some Wall Street analysts are now predicting a 100,000 Bitcoin price target for this bull cycle? Well, there are 3 reasons why I think that is absolutely coming, and sooner than later. In fact, just recently, Bitcoin has been breaking out of its triangle consolidation and heading back up. We also have billions of dollars leaving the stock market and flowing into crypto. And we also have Bitcoin supply getting destroyed due to the recent sell pressure. So those are 3 major catalysts why Bitcoin will continue to go up. But how high can it go and when will we get there? Well, let's talk about that next. So in terms of price predictions, we have everything from conservative estimates to super duper optimistic estimates. We've got Goldman Sachs, who believes that we could see Bitcoin hit 100,000 by year end. Then we've got JP Morgan with a 146K price prediction, but they're a little more long-term with their forecast. And then we have the most conservative estimate from Bloomberg, who believes that a 38,000 Bitcoin price is more realistic. Now, I do want to mention that these are price predictions based on fair value models. If Bitcoin does go to 10K, that would be over a 10x from where it is today. So these are very serious price targets. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we do reach 10K, because there are 3 reasons why I believe that this bull run is just getting started. The first reason is because we have the Bitcoin halving coming May of next year. And as you guys know, the halving is when the new block rewards are cut in half. And this event historically has caused a lot of upward price action for Bitcoin. In fact, if we look at the chart, we can see that the last 2 halvings caused massive rallies for Bitcoin. The second reason is because we have negative real yields. So right now, interest rates are still being increased by the Federal Reserve. However, inflation is still much higher than the interest rates. So that means that the real purchasing power of your money is going down every single day. Therefore, people are turning to assets like Bitcoin that have a limited supply that cannot be manipulated by central banks. And then third, we have Bitcoin supply being destroyed. What I mean by this is that the recent sell pressure has caused Bitcoin to move out of the hands of weak hands, and the weak hands usually sell their Bitcoin under pressure. So the ones that are left holding are the ones with strong conviction. So this is a great sign for the long-term holders and for the overall health of the Bitcoin network. Now, what does this all mean for you and me? Well, let's talk about my 3 favorite ways to play this next Bitcoin bull run. The first strategy is dollar cost averaging in. So if you're a long-term investor and you plan on hodling for years, then you should consider dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. This way, you'll be buying the highs, the lows, and everything in between. The second strategy is to buy the dips. So this strategy requires a little bit more market knowledge and research. But this is where you would buy Bitcoin when the price is low. For example, if we see another dip like we did in July, that would be a great time to accumulate more Bitcoin. The third strategy is to short squeeze the bears. So this is when you borrow Bitcoin from someone who has it. You sell it, and then you buy it back later to return it. Now, I don't recommend this for beginners. If you have some experience trading Bitcoin, then this could be a good option for you. Well, there you have it. Those are 3 ways you can make money during this next bull run. Now, the truth is the entire financial system is changing. Whether you like it or not, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are here to stay. In fact, the SEC just announced that they are creating a new department to specifically focus on regulating crypto. You really only have 2 options. You can either choose to ignore what's happening and stick your head in the sand like an ostrich, or you can choose to educate yourself and take advantage of these new opportunities. If you're someone who wants to learn more about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and the new financial system, then you have to check out our free DeFi for Beginners guide. In this guide, I'll teach you everything from the basics of crypto to advanced investing strategies.